Just Pearly Things can't catch a break. On top of being canceled for the Nick Fuentes interview, now her ex-best friend just dropped an exposed piece on her, bruh. Let's check it out.
Particular individual struggled with her weight, and instead of doing something about it, she blamed it on me.
Hi, she's talking about me. So Hannah and I were friends from 2002, pre-K, until last year when I stopped being friends with her. I'll show you pics. So that was 2005. And this was in 2016 when we lived together. So in the beginning of her video, she's talking about our last conversation we had a year ago in March, where I confronted her about talking about women's bodies and their weight and all that cuckoo bird shit she talks about. And I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? And no, she defended it all. So I was like, okay, we're done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I am not sorry. Just kidding.
They had to have been friends for a pretty long time because Just Pearly Things, when she was telling the story, did the exact same thing down to the mannerism.
And so I had this post, right? And I said, modern women want to be victims. Based on these observations, I said, modern women love being the victim. Modern women are always playing victims. It was something, I don't remember exactly what I said. It was like a year ago. Now, my friend at the time texted me and said that she couldn't be my friend anymore, da-da-da-da-da. I mean, I'm just not a beggar. Like, if you want to go, go. Okay, I'm sorry, bye. But I'm not sorry for what I said because I meant what I said. So, yeah, die on this hill. Anyways, it's about 6 months later. She's back. And you know what she said? You're right, Pearl. You're right.
It looks like the story that Pearl told was the half truth because the friend never came back and said you're right. According to the friend, that once she confronted Just Pearly Things, they haven't spoken since.
And I still get videos of hers sent to me from people in high school I haven't talked to in forever, being like, is this your friend? Do you defend that? And I have to be like, no, cut her off a year ago. And she even came to know my friend group here in Michigan when I was still in college and even tried to date 2 of them. It didn't work out.
Hold up, bruh. Pearl was trying to get her groove back, man. Pearl was trying to throw that Amazon coochie at the African Americans. They wasn't catching it, according to the friend, though.
So they'll send stuff to me, and I watch it because I just want to see what bullshit she has to say next. And I have a theory about this. Not that it's literally any excuse that she's doing this, because what she is doing, I can't even put into words how disgusting it is.
I know the cool thing and the best thing for the algorithm right now is to hate on Just Pearly Things, but is it just me, or do the friend sound like a hater? The friend sounds like she's just bitter. Just think about it, bro. Like, if you don't like what somebody is saying, cool. But to be disinvested into what they're saying, to be disagitated, to me, it's insane. It's because if you don't like it, don't watch. But to be, oh my God, Pearly is saying this on the internet. Like, to be that upset about it, to me, just comes off as clout chasey, bro.
But I've known her since 2002. I do not think she thinks that way. If she does, fuck her all over again. I don't care. But I don't think she does. I think she does it to rev people up and to get more views and to get more money. That last part of her video, she says, and now a year later, this girl is trying to get pregnant and she can't. And weight affects fertility. I didn't know I was trying to get pregnant. I'm not. Now, when I last talked to her a year ago, that was my plan, to get pregnant this year with my husband. So I don't know if she has seen my page from like her siblings' accounts, because I don't follow her on anything and I'm private, but I still follow her siblings, and sees that I'm not pregnant yet. So she's assuming that I'm too fat to get pregnant.
Is that a thing? Is being fat linked to fertility issues? Now, I haven't done my research on it. I doubt that Pearl did her research on it. I probably think that Pearl probably heard that from some TikTok. It sounded good. It sounded amazing. So Pearl is repeating it.
And like, how rude, because we really supported each other, like going through a weight loss journey together. I've also seen some clips of her YouTube channel, and she literally lies. She makes up stories or does not tell the truth about her family. So all this to say, she was lying about that whole story to get you revved up about her stupid ass point that she was trying to make. So don't believe her. She's lying. And girls, if you find a good man, he will not leave you if you gain weight, okay?
She addressed the elephant in the room in regards to Just Pearly Things. Now, when you look at Just Pearly Things, the way she towers over, masculine frame, wide shoulders, you know, she comes across as LGBTQIA. So the fans asked her best friend, yo, are you sure Pearly Things ain't have a crush on you? So she spoke on the prospects of Just Pearly Things maybe being a lesbian or bisexual.
The amount of you trying to gaslight me into this theory is not okay. Okay, I've known her for 22 years. I would have picked up on something along those lines, and I never did. I know for a fact she likes men. I promise you that. Now, when I got married in 2021, she was in a very toxic, nutso, I don't even have words for what type of relationship she was in. They might have been on a break at that point. I don't know, there were so many. She did ask me if she could bring this person to my wedding, and I was like, fuck no. And like, I know she has always wanted to get married and start a family, so she would ask me for advice on that because I met my husband in 2015, but she did not want to be with me. She wanted to find somebody for herself, okay?
So that settles the narrative that Pearl is a lesbian. Now, she says Pearl really likes men. So I would imagine Pearl was out here throwing that coochie out. Now, I do want her to kind of address the Pearl body count thing, because Pearl says she has body count that's in single digits, that's on less than one hand. I strongly doubt that, bro, because if you see old pictures of Pearl, she was a model woman. If you ever seen a modern woman, right? That's a modern woman, you feel me? I'm talking about skin tight leather pants, crop top. She was out here in these streets, boy. Now, she also addresses Pearl again, and she says that Pearl doesn't believe in anything she says, and that she knows Pearl, and that Pearl, the things that she comes and she preaches, she doesn't believe in.
In my original stitch, I was saying she doesn't believe anything she talks about. And I've come to the conclusion that all she has to do is study this red pill theory and then perform for her audience. It's a performance. She's acting. She's getting everybody riled up. She's getting these weird men to subscribe to her and give her money.
That sounds like hate, bro. These weird men, listen, like, to reduce an entire audience that Pearl is captivating to weird men, first off, is ad revenue that gets her money. The super chats is cool as well, but they're not weird men, right? They're manosphere dudes. You feel me? They're red pill dudes, right? They're dudes who enjoy the content. So, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, because even when I sit back and try to figure, okay, what was her purpose of even making this video? Because Pearl said something about somebody being fat at some point, and you were upset, and she didn't want to apologize for it. That don't sound like a good reason to make a hit piece about a quote unquote friend that you have for over 20 plus years. It sounds like hating to me.
And that's how she's making money, by riling us up. I do still believe there's a Hannah deep down in there. Maybe. I don't know. But no, she was not always like this. She was completely normal. The stuff that she says now is shocking to me, because it wasn't just like a progressive getting worse. It was like all of a sudden she's like, I'm gonna do red pill content to the extreme. But yeah, so I'm done with the Hannah stuff. I know that's truly what everybody wants, but I'm not going to trash her on TikTok. That's not who I'm gonna be. A little bit about me. I'm a full-time nanny. That's what I'm doing right now. My nanny mom knows I made all those videos in her house. And she thought I was a rock star. Because she's also seen this girl's content and is like, oh my God, I would never want my daughter to see stuff like that. And I agreed. I almost was like, I should crop her out of all my pictures, because I don't want my children asking me about her one day and me having to show, like, them finding her. Oh my God. We create a kind space over here, right? Say yeah. He nodded. So yeah, I'm gonna go about my life, maybe make some nanny videos, enjoy my marriage and my life here.
Y'all doing too much at this point, bro. Like, bro, Pearl ain't doing nothing that's just profoundly disruptive and evil, bro. Like, you telling me that Pearl indulging in a red pill got them this scared and this fearful? Of what? Yo, usually, right? Usually the comments and statements that are so uncomfortable that you try to avoid and not face it are usually the truths. Now, the friend started off, I guess, likable, and towards the end, I'll be real, bro. Like, she became unlikable like a mug, bro. Like, she became unlikable, she became dishonest, and she came off as a hater towards the end, bro. I don't think what JustPearlyThings did will warrant her being this upset at JustPearlyThings or her making a hit piece on JustPearlyThings, bro. All right, because the least that you can do is respect a friendship of 20 plus years and just not speak on a person while she's getting hate. It comes off as malicious, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think, right? Maybe Flacco tripping, right? Maybe I'm tripping. Y'all let me know, all right? Is this friend all the way in it right? Do y'all think that she has a reason to attack Just Pearly Things, or do y'all think it's clout chasing as well? All right, it's your boy Poetic Flacco. Peace.